Magu Zian Show. Divine marijuana brings immortality. So, I just made a video. Ooh, that rhymes. So, I just made a video about the business of, or the United States of America or the business of the United States of America. We got a president, we got a vice president, we got a secretary. This is a business, and if anybody I want to run a business, it would be self-made billionaires. That don't mean that it's going to be really good for us people down on the lowest level. That only means that people that know how to start a business and make it $1 billion business is running the business of America. So after I just made that video, but I was going to my page to post it, and then I came across an article in MSN. So it is not my word. It is not my word. I'm reading this from MSN, so if it is false information, it's not me. It just caught my attention because I like science and all that. So I'm going to just read some of the articles so you can see what I'm talking about. Because the reason I want to read the article, because the videos I'm making now is trying to get people to get out of the mentality of the past. The past is gone. We, in one or couple of years, well, it's been more than that, but publicly, we are just starting to find out about AI and robots and blah, blah. And what I've been trying to do is just get people who look like me to wake the fuck up, because this is the future in reality. It ain't the Matrix movie. It ain't the Terminator movie. This is reality. You got one guy that's sending rockets out to space when NASA couldn't even do it. NASA, or whatever the fuck their name is. One billionaire sending rockets out. You got a president that's bugging the fuck out. You got people running the world, the business, like Amazon and Facebook. Do y'all understand? This is a new time. So let me read this article right quick. I don't think I'll cut myself off if I make it big. So, the article is about, this kind of stuff tripped me out, so I'm like, let me just talk about this. Humma. Excuse me while I... This is the title of the article. Some shit like that. Super solid. Scientists turn light into a solid that flows like liquid for the first time. Oh, man. Okay, so when I read stuff like that, and like I said, I'm kind of like, math is one of my worst subjects, so I'm not a scientist, but I'm into the science of us. So I like science, even though I'm not that smart. But anyway, I'm like, wait a minute. Scientists turns light. Understand? See, this is a light on my face over here, and it's dark over here. That's light. It's just coming. There ain't nothing there. It's just light. But they saying they turned it into a solid. Okay. Now, never mind. I'm not really going to talk about the things that I've studied years ago that already told us that, but Smart people are just catching up. Anyway, what the rest of the what the blah, 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 what the other articles say though? So they have a nice picture here of light streams. So in a remarkable development, researchers have successfully turned light into a super solid for the first time, paving the way for new insights into unusual quantum states of matter. This achievement marks a significant milestone in the field of condensed matter physics. What the hell? Dimitrios Typogrios, somebody from Italy's National Research Council, CNR, reportedly said, in quotes, "We actually made light into a solid. That's pretty awesome." That's awesome? Like I said, I learned about this in another science long, long ago, spiritual science. And they just starting to catch up. But it's still a trip because most black people don't even realize you still asking for reparations and shit. And these people are turning light into solid. Wait a minute. You got people flying ships to the moon and people taking over the world, and y'all still asking for Jesus and reparations. Let me move on. That's pretty awesome, dude. Yeah, I just turned light into a solid, dude. I'm still in the hood, dude. Anyway, let me read on. Dude. This feat builds on earlier work by fellow CNR scientist Danielle Sanvito, who demonstrated over a decade ago, Dr. Umar Johnson, over a decade ago, that's a decade is 10 years if you don't know, that light could behave like a fluid. Now, I will admit I didn't know that, but I did know that Einstein's theory, or they still call it a theory, E equals mc squared, can go both ways. You can make energy into solid, and you can make solid into energy. So that is like the basic science behind the idea. But making light, well, light and vibration is everything. So, yeah, you can make it into a fluid. Look, you have a metal, mercury, that's a fluid, but it's a metal. So it's not far-fetched. You tell this to somebody, and they probably, well, Jesus is going to explain everything to us. He's coming out the sky someday, maybe in the next 2,000 years. Anyway, Jesus Christ. This feat builds on earlier work by CNR scientist Danielle Savillo, who demonstrated over a decade ago that light could behave like a liquid. No shit. However, the other dude from Italy, Takakasa Santivico, and their team have taken it further by creating what they call a quantum super solid. So I'll be reading all this stuff, and I'm just taking it, and I try to tell people on Facebook. I don't know why. That's the only way you can tell people now, because I put flyers up, and people tear them down. I'm in the hood. I'm putting flyers up about knowledge, about working out, about getting healthy, and there are Negroes that tear them down. So Facebook is like, how else am I going to get this information out? But like I said on the last video, I've been doing this for years and none, zip, zero, nada people is listening to anything I say because I'm crazy. Anyway, light goes quantum. That's the title of the next, what you call these, chapters. Supersolids are unique materials with zero viscosity and a structure resembling conventional crystals. Crystals are six-sided. If you ever have a quartz crystal that's shaped, you'll see that they all come out six-sided. Anyway, like those found in table salt. Unlike typical minerals which behave according to familiar laws of physics, supersolids. What happened? Where's the rest of the goddamn nabbit? Continue reading. Oh, okay. Where was I? Like table salt, unlike materials which have behaved physics, supersolids exist mainly in the quantum realm. Ooh, another realm. Wait a minute. My people still talking about getting some dollars that's not going to be any good in a minute, not next year. Do you know they just told you that there's no gold in the Federal Reserve Bank? That tells everybody that dollar's no good. I don't care if he give you $50 billion tomorrow, it won't be. Anyway, supersolids, unlike typical. Until now, such materials were only achievable in controlled experiments involving atoms. A lie. There's no balls floating around. Anyway, involving atoms cooled to extremely low temperatures, condition under which quantum effects become prominent and observable. The recent experiment diverged from previous methods by utilizing a semiconductor known as aluminum. Who come up with these names for shit? Aluminum gallium arsenide. God damn. Instead of ultra acid atoms. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it sounds technicalitous. The point is, do y'all get it? We still worried about what we're going to eat. Do you think the dude that came up with this stuff is worried about where he going to get food? Do you know how far? See, when I talk, I'm talking about the people that look like my people. You motherfucking right. Do you know how far behind we are talking about some Caucasian coming out of the sky to save you? Until this day, people believe that wholeheartedly. They believe it. Belief is not fact. This is fact. I don't believe this is a speaker. It's a speaker. I got it in my goddamn hand. And people, my people. So, I just wanted to do that right quick. I'll put the link. Let me copy it now. I'll put the link at the bottom of this video so you can read the god dog nabbit stuff for yourself. My teacher told me, don't believe me. Check it out. Check it out. Go to the library. Go to the internet. Go somewhere. Check it out. Just because I'm saying it, that don't make it real. Like I said, this is from Emerson. I don't know if any of them tell the truth. But I'll put the link below. Read this thing for yourself. And start getting ready. Because not only are we so far behind, but we're not even unified. Even people that are poor are unified. Other cultures. Negroes in America. I'm out. Peace. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. You don't like my words? Fuck this shit.